All right, welcome back. Philip, River State's always just right there. Sometimes we looked as if we are going back, look as if we are going forward. I think on this show, we advise that Fubara should lend an olive hand.
To display leadership.
Yeah. But he's done that, and the reactions are not too good. What do you think must have caused that?
Thank you very much. You know, they said, if you want to ride house, ride a white horse. If you want to eat anything, eat it very well. If you want peace, go for peace. There are proper channels with which the executive communicates the legislature. It is not through social media, for crying out loud. I mean, you have started a good work. Why don't you just do it properly so that the world will know that, yes, you are doing something is right? Why doing haphazard? Well, I commend him. It's a good move. Yeah, but he should do the right thing. This is governance.
What do you mean social media?
Yeah, from what we read or what we see, that the invitation was not sent to the House properly, but rather it was published on social media through the Secretary of the State Government.
That's the assertion. Doesn't mean it's correct.
Well, that's what.
Well, he has not come out to deny it.
Exactly.
If not come out to deny that.
Okay, so what they said was that the state. You see, if we want peace in rivers,
Yes.
all sides must shift grounds, because even the APC, factionalized APC on both sides, has commended
the governor's efforts.
So let me say this. Let me say this. I was saying I agree with you. I agree with totally. If you also look at this, you said, look, we are ready for talks, but communicate us properly. There's nothing wrong in it.
What you said before is what you are saying now.
So what I am saying is
the Ameweles-led house
yes.
must also shield their sword.
You are very correct for the growth.
For
the growth of the state. But like he's rightly saying,
if they really have the state,
so
if they have the state, if they have the state at heart, they must shield their sword and also not be coming online to put a lot of other fire in the already burning fire.
Well,
if we want peace.
The only thing I don't like is certain use of languages that was used by the governor when they were actually in crisis. But like what they are identifying and what Philip here is saying is very clear. You and I have not been on talking terms for a very long time. We've been quarreling. There's a way you invite me to meet you at the studio for broadcast or whatever. Now, if we are men, do you understand that there's what we call body language? If you know that the Supreme Court has passed a judgment and you want the state to move forward, these same people that you've not been talking with for 2 years, you've been fighting with, nothing is wrong. The best way to deal with your enemy is to leave your house. If you think you have settled, go to their house, knock their door. If you meet them on the dining table, you join them, it shows clear mind. If there is a channel, these are lawmakers. They are not just beggars in the state. There's a channel which the state government used to communicate to these people. Now, you've brought very good conditions. Their outstanding allowances, their salaries, these are issues we want to discuss, payment method, how to move the state forward. If truly you have respect for them, why doing it on social media? That is what you are saying. You would have followed the right channel. What was the right channel before now? You see that the governor will go to the chamber or write them.
Okay, so what the letter that was written by the hold on now, calm down. The letter that was written by the state governor through the secretary to the state government, was it delivered through social media?
Yes, that's what they claim.
That's why you see we must empiricism is very important in our analysis. Do you understand? If somebody comes and say, I pushed him into the gutter, I pressed his neck, for example, he comes to tell you, will you just take it hook, line, and sinker? You see, they are coming out from a crisis. They've not been friends. They've been having problems. There are things they have done too that is not right. We cannot say that they've not done anything. For example, they contested local government election. And before you know, there was violence. They were demolishing the local government. Was that right? Is anybody talking about it? For peace sake, let everyone shield their sword. And I think that's the way we should look at things.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. PK. You see, this life, you and I understand that there's process and procedure in every organization. My little understanding of the working of the executive and the legislature is this. The governor writes the speaker, and when the governor wants to communicate to the house, he writes through the speaker, and the speaker, in most cases, read the letter in the open chambers. Now, like you said, they allege that what we know, that this letter was published in a social media. On the governor's side, they have not come to say, no, we didn't publish on the social media. We did the right thing. Like you said, we have to be very factual. Until the governor comes to say that this is what we did, this is what is before us.
Before us. And that's
what they are saying, that they are prepared to meet with the man, but do the right thing.
Channel.
I am happy that at last peace is coming to Rivers State. That is what we recommended on this table. That look, the governor should display leadership at this point in time. He is the father of the state. He should stop listening to those so-called elders forum who are misleading him. He should take the bull by the horn, which he has done. The only complaint here is that there's still little, error.
There's no way they can ignore that.
Well,
if they really want peace,
my brother,
if he wanted peace, why would he not give them their honor?
Let me respond. This is governance, and we all know that precedents are being set in governance. If you accept what is not right today, it becomes the order of the day tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
So if precedent were being set,
I
want to answer your precedent being set. If the precedent were being set, there was a time. What's it called? Wike ruled with 6 members.
It's all allegation.
These are past tense.
We are talking of proof, my brother.
No, but
on this platform, let's not say yes, we had it, but it is nowhere. Because I've also read somewhere that this thing is not true. There's no way we have seen that. You have not shown me on black and white that Wike was ruling Rivers State with 6 members. It has. Well, it's only me rumor, like you said. Psychology is on confirmed truth.
This one,
yes,
they confirmed truth.
No, but
I would like to see the black and white.
What we are discussing here now is no longer past tense. There's been a lot of activities, events that are taking place in the past tense, and that is what led them to this place.
Because you brought the past tense.
So if you are ready for settlement to move the state forward, do the right thing at the right time. The people you are inviting are feeling that you still do not want to either recognize them, or you are still having grievances at heart. You didn't do what else.
That's your assertion.
No, but that is what they are saying.
No, because he also said, number one, the state legislative arm right now doesn't have an official place where they meet.
Yes,
that's why I'm saying your analogy is not following.
So, Mr. Let me come here.
Okay.
I agree with you in total when you said people should not fan the ember of a crisis, because going to the media to say day your day, I day my day is not right. In as much as the man had not communicated them through the official channel, it is not enough for them to come to say, oh, is it not you who said you want to day your day, I should do it? No, that's not the way for peace. For me, they should always state that, look, communicate us through the proper channel, and they should desist from saying derogatory statements
words that have been
the governor
when they were fighting.
You don't mock a man and then you allow the man to stand aloof and watch you. I don't subscribe to those statements. But what I am standing for is that everybody should do the right, so that Rivers State people can enjoy the benefit of governance. That's what I'm saying.
There's one thing I sent you offline that I said something. I said, I think no other governor I have seen would have done what Fubara has done. I commend him. He's quite a peaceful man. He has been a peaceful man. There has not been a record of any violence with him. Even when they projected and brought forth violence, he has not done that. Number two, he's also established that one man cannot also control that state. Do you understand? The precedent is bad, especially what's happening in Lagos State. There are some things we must condemn. Number three, governance is about the people, not about a particular personality. Before Wike came, there was PDP. And after Wike, there will still be PDP. Let me even leave PDP as the party. There has been Rivers, and they will continue to be River State. So to me personally, I think the governor has tried. Maybe he's not also well informed of processes of invitation. Now, there's also a way the Bible talks about, it says, soft answer turneth away wrath. I don't know if you understand. At that point, this is my own analysis. At that point, the Amewele-led this thing could have even reached out to the governor. They cannot always be quarreling for the sake of Rivers people.
Yeah, you are saying the right thing.
Well, let me come in here. You see, Fubara, like you painted him as a peaceful man. Well, that is yet to be determined, because a governor who listens to an advice and accept an advice that government property, the House of Assemblies, to be destroyed because he had unconfirmed rumor of his impeachment, cannot be said to be a peaceful man. This is my candid opinion. Yes, I agree with you that the Amewele-led, House of Assembly, the Speaker, they are not doing what is right. If the governor had not communicated it properly and they want peace as the man wants peace, there's nothing wrong reaching out to the man. Look, sir, can you just send this through the proper channel? This is not the way it should be. Agreed that he might not be, he's well informed, but he's still listening to those people who are fanning the amber of crisis because they benefit from it. If not, the man knows what to do. He's been governor for over 2 years. What is the channel with which he has been communicating the House of Assembly? You shouldn't be excused on that.
Eli, your last take.
And like he has just rightly said,
30 seconds.
like he's rightly said, even if the State Assembly turn down the invitation and give their reasons, the governor could as well reach out to them as the father of the state, not minding the previous crisis. There's a judgment now that automatically they are members and he must recognize them. And even they too should have it at the back of their mind that if the interest of the state is what they really have at heart, they could have still attend this answer to this invitation, attend the meeting, and in the meeting tell the governor to his face, you didn't do us right by doing this. Let this not repeat itself again. All of them should lay down their swords for the progress of the state.
All right. The situation keep unfolding. I'm sure by tomorrow we'll have something else to tell you about Rivers State, whether the meeting held or it did not hold. But the Rivers we want is a peaceful Rivers where there will be peace and prosperity. It's a very prosperous state. So on that note, we'll be right back on News Insight.